So, good morning. Happy Monday from another day in the life with the Wood team. Today, Doug and I are dividing and conquering. I'm at my home office working on several things, and I've got my trusty little snuggler here. That's Joker. He definitely stays right by me every time I sit down. And Doug is going to be accompanying our inspection down in South Tampa. So we went under contract yesterday, and we have our inspection today. Sending over listing paperwork, getting all that scanned and sent over to our sellers that we just signed with last night. And I'm headed up to West Chase for a photo session on our new 1-bedroom condo that we'll be listing, and checking out our 2-bedroom condo that has some work being done. So stay tuned. So it's still Monday, and I am back at my desk, and guess who I have next to me? Keeping me company. It is pouring rain, and so it is a good time to get some work done. I am about to enter in, actually do the public remarks for 4 new listings. So Doug usually enters in a lot of the behind the scenes information along with our admin at our office, all the details to get into MLS. And then I do all of the customized descriptions for our properties. So, and then Lori does all of our, she uploads photos and helps with all of our fancy flyers and that kind of thing. So it's still Monday, and it's about 5:25, and I just finished up the write-up for our 4 new listings that we're going to be putting in that are new construction. So lots of steps going into getting those all ready, getting the virtual tour and the photographs all in order and everything. And if you hear a dog bark, it's because they're hungry and they're ready for Mom to get away from her desk. Have a great Monday.
Good morning all, Doug Wood here with the Wood team. As Nancy mentioned in an earlier part of the video, we are dividing and conquering. I'm here in South Tampa at a property that some customers of ours are buying on Euclid. Today is inspection day, so pretty soon our inspector will be showing up and do a thorough review of the property, looking at the roof, the electrical, plumbing, air conditioning, structure, foundation, all kinds of different aspects to it. He creates a really great report that we go through with the buyer and make a decision on how the property looks from a general contractor inspector perspective. We'll have a few more snippets as the inspection takes place. This home is unique in terms of there's a main structure to the home, the living space, but there's also a garage, which an apartment on top. This one that looks kind of like a barn. So we're going to go take a look at it and show them a few aspects of it. And then the inspector will go take a look in it and let us know what he thinks of it.
And yes, the inspectors do go in the attic. They check for insulation, they look for leaks, they look for evidence of termites. Definitely a thorough inspection process. The inspection process also includes wood-destroying organisms, and what they look for are subterranean termites, like they said. This shows evidence of drywood termites, wood rot, fungi, mold. So those are all things that they'll look for. And with this being a frame structure, it does have subterranean termite evidence and drywood termite evidence. So that's part of what they'll look for and report on. As part of the inspection process, the inspectors look at the electrical panel or panels. This one is an Eaton electrical panel. one thing they point out is the breakers should all be Eaton breakers. This breaker is a GE breaker, and that is not the way it's supposed to be. So this is technically an issue that they will mention on the inspection report and the 4-point inspection report. This is above the garage in the barn, and it's a nice space here, kind of an apartment, and sometimes owners in South Tampa look to use these spaces to generate a little extra income or cash flow, rent it out to some folks. This could work out very well with it. Again, some unique things that we find in these older structures. There's a vent here, which would normally be for the dryer, but we don't see any of the other connections that you would get with the dryer. They do have a stove over here, kind of wedged into the window section. I guess that works okay, but many things sometimes in these buildings, these old buildings, to make them usable. Here we are inside the barn. This is the garage section. It's a really great large space. Concrete floor, plenty of room. And a sink. Always good to have a sink. And looks like a washer connection as well. So very good utility in this space. One of the more fun and interesting things when purchasing a home in South Tampa, especially the older homes, this one was built in 1958, is what have people done during renovations. This home was a small bungalow that's been added onto, and some walls have come down. And if you look in the ceiling, you can see the seams where the previous walls were. This back room was added on. It's a flat roof above it. Randy, the inspector, and I'm just showing an electrical meter, an electrical panel that's in the closet that he's going to take a look at and let us know what the thoughts are on this. And speaking of additions, this was added on at some point as well. As far as we can tell, this was probably a breezeway at one point. It's now been made into a garage. This side over here is block, so that's a sturdy structure. But we've got frame in the middle here and block on the edge of the home. So, good place to park a car or do some work. And the inspections that take place aren't always about finding issues or things that are wrong. Our inspectors will provide a very thorough, 20, 30, 40-page report. Included in that will be things that are helpful for the new homeowner. Maintenance suggestions over time. It'll point out where water drain cleanouts are, different aspects of the property that they should know about. It's very encompassing, along with issues, but making sure that the homeowner can live in their home, maintain it, and enjoy the property. That's probably enough information on inspection today. If you all have any questions or want any more information, please get in touch. Be happy to help you any way we can.